So I'm finally back. You may have forgot I existed, but that's because I don't know, Fortnite's more interesting than drawing on maps, so and I don't want to make Fortnite videos. But nonetheless, I'm back, and not on the other map because I didn't like that either. That was really boring. But I'm on the normal one, the traditional map of the world, as you can see. Yeah, it's cool. Ooh. And what am I doing? What am I doing? Oh yeah, I'm going to focus on a single country. This time being, Poland. That's an interesting one. I'm just seeing how much they can expand. And I know someone else has done this video, but I haven't watched it. I just saw what's his name. I don't want to leak my Discord. I forget his name, but like, he said he was gonna quit. He didn't like doing this anymore. That guy. Anyways, this disclaimer. This is all impossible reality stuff, unreality, whatever. It's all impossible. But my reasoning for how it's happening is Poland found some magical resource unknown to mankind. Like, here's some lore, actually. Matt Pack's retiring, I'll take his place. Asteroid hit, bang, and a bunch of them, all into Poland, and then they gave them magic resources. So they could do whatever they want now. And they first set their sights. Ooh, there's many choices to choose. And NATO and all that disbanded. There's no point making a video. There you go. Many choices to pick from. Let's say they tackle the old Habsburgian territories, starting with Czechia. Bang. Yeah, it's a good idea. I should say they go all of them. They get a bit arrogant here, man. Their aim for war is to maybe annex some areas on the border and get some puppets out of this. But what's going on? Oh no, my recording thing's gonna weird. I'm gonna ignore it. There it goes back. How do I do this? There you go. I'm gonna make it 10, and I'll give them this little dark brown. There you go. It's dark brown in color. Anyways, so you start walking through. From what I remember, it's in mountainous. I don't know. Haven't played any games in a while. I know there's mountains somewhere here, so I'm supposed to be slow. They're going slowly here. Why is this being weird? I don't know. But where it's more or less mountainy down here, they start out spreading out. Trying to cut down the middle to separate these four. I see a little counter offensive going on up here because they can't arm everything. This is just flat. I think it's a marsh up here. But they haven't hit the marsh yet, let's say. They're just walking through. Poland's starting to lose some land as well with a problem. Very big problem. But this resource is very OP. They manage to get it in bombs and they just start carpet bombing all these areas. They walk through the mountains. Nice and easy. Oh no, the mountain's just on the border, isn't it? I'm pretty sure. Oh well, too late. And they just walk through this straight up. Pretty crazy business, that. And then actually, I'll make these guys a fighting chance. They start to walk back out into Poland, encircling this. But lucky Poland are quick, and they do a little cheeky maneuver like that and push them back, but not by much. There you go. And they just walk through the rest of Slovakia, because these guys are prioritising their own countries right now. But a bit of Slovakia remains. This is really hard to see, isn't it? Is it? On my other screen, it's not. Ooh, see that clean little walk through there, unstopped. Now Austria is just gonna be a barrier. So Austria backstabs their friends. Poland to pay Austria a bunch of money, but they're allowed to pull out the war. Oh, wrong code. Little backstabbers, man. I won't let that one slide. But they're out the war now. Pretty much just leaving everyone else to die. I don't know how this is still alive, but it's dead now. And then, bang. The rest of this is all dead. And Budapest is hit. is there no other significant cities in Hungary, and it just dies. Now we've got to draw this up. Hungary is just vassalized and just kept there. No border changes or nothing. Well, actually, there might be. Hold on. Oh, what am I doing? There you go. Okay. Poland. Oh, this is an interesting one. Oh. So he's made it interesting. So let's just say Poland. Yeah. Okay. Let's just say Poland annexes some of the Sudetenlands. Ooh. I should say annex this bit. That's not ugly though, okay. And some of northern areas here. I said annex that. There you go. Oh man. There we go. So they annex that. Is that looking good? Big reveal. Oh, that looks pretty good. And they leave. Let's just say they went. Let's say they went monarchist. I like doing that. It's nice. So they're not any particular ideology right now. What was it? Yes, that led me to my point. So these become the Kingdom of Bohemia. And they give this to their new little puppet state here. They give Slovakia over to them, so nice. And they name it the Kingdom of Hungary. So I'll highlight their. Oh, how am I going to highlight their little puppet guys? Darker, if that work. Yeah, there you go. And that's all the land they own. Look, they're a pretty big country now. Pretty big country, yeah. Anyways, now they got to get a new target, but okay. So these guys get worried, right? But they say Poland says to Germany, France, UK, Italy, so all the big boys. They say to them, as long as we don't cross this line, you can't get involved with anything, and they kind of agree. So they don't really care about this land too much. Russia never invaded Ukraine. That cleans it up. Cool. So now that gives them free pass on all of these countries here. Oh, actually, let's cut it out. Here, the line goes all the way down here, as well as Romania involved in that. Cool. So that just clears it out for you. Oh no, actually no, I'll make it a bit more clear. I'm a nice guy. Oh, that duplicates this one. So I'm gonna highlight all the countries they can invade. Out near them, I won't do every single one, obviously. No, I can't do Baltics. Serbia. It's not recognised by some people who are. Ooh. Just to spice it up. Never mind, actually. That's what I can do next. So there you go. There's some little sneak peek what they can do there. There's no point in doing that as I control the edit, so I'm just going to delete the original layer. Poor guy. And also my mic's making some really weird electric sound occasionally because the cable's finished, mate. I don't know what happened to it. Just to put that out there. Alright, anyways, back onto it. Poland have a lot of influence in Lithuania's government. So they set out a... What's the word? My brain's melting today. Think, man, word. What's the word? What's the word? It's a vote, but it's a fancy word for a vote, and I can't remember what it is. But these votes unite. And now they're known as... I don't want to name it the Commonwealth yet, but let's just say it's a Polish-Lithuanian Commonwealth. There you are. Happy now. Love that. Big country. Wow. Look at that amazing country there. What was I saying? I'm really trying to think. There you go. Yeah, that's what I was gonna do. Latvia and Estonia are invited to this, and they realise they could be in NATO, or they could be in one big mass, and then just like they're protected anyways. So Latvia accepts, partly because of big influence in Poland. But Estonia decline, however, so that's not good for Poland here. But they kind of have to leave it for now because they're including a list that they can't invade. So now Poland sets their sights to these guys. Obviously, not going to defend Russia or Belarus, or just anyways in this timeline, but it's like now too. So they think, yeah, they're probably their final destination to where we're going to go right now. But for right now, what they're going to do if they get to Russia, since this video will be a bit short, that's obviously the end goal of all this. They're going to demand this less valuable. I think it's the less valuable part of Ukraine. I'm so yeah, it's out it. They demand everything like here. They demand all this. That's the less viable part from what I remember. Ukraine's not a very viable place in general, to be fair, but resource wise, sorry. Wasn't so. Yeah, and Ukraine decline this because that's like half their country. That's a bad deal. But unfortunately for them, Poland aren't having any of it. So all three of these guys can gang up on little Ukraine, which is probably bigger than them combined, but wouldn't know that. And Estonia Rise will be next, so they hop in. As well as Moldova, they went on the list, and Serbia, they went on the list. So we'll decide, hey, we may as well. I would really want to invite Russia in right now, but that's just me too dumb. There's no. I can't really. I want to invite Russia in, but there's no way to actually conceive that, you know. You know what? And Russia join in. So this is a big war, full of small men. I mean, it's a big war, but the red guys are small men. They are. I think I made sense on there. Yeah, you won't see that anyway. It's cool. And this is bad news for Poland, but you gotta remember they got all these men down here helping them. So yes, it's all good. Here and here. Oh, it's the wrong colour in it. There you are. So Kaliningrad is blockaded quickly by the Polish Navy, and as you say, they fall without resistance, so it makes my life easier. There you go. Now they're not like a little corridor cut off half their population. They also do a little spearhead up Estonia. Is Tallinn Estonia? Or is that somewhere else? I forgot. And they just cut off this side of the country. Do a small push here. They can't get very far. It's a matter of Russians flooding in. They managed to cut off the islands, which maybe or may not. Where's Tallinn? I swear it's in Estonia. I'll Google it later. Cool. Yeah, so they cut that off and claim this bit of Estonia for themselves. And they start walking into Serbia. I say walking just like hundreds of thousands and without it advanced technology. I'm gonna say they finished Serbia. It's one less thing I had to think about. Cool. Convenient for me. Oh, what's going on here? And they do a smaller little wrong colour. A small little walk into Ukraine down here. It's mainly led by the Hungarian troops, because Poland's got bigger fish to fry. But there you go. Bit into Belarus there. Cool, that's a lot of land there. But Russia, and well, mainly Russia, but the other guys try to start cutting into here from the border of Belarus and liberate this bit of Estonia and carry on walking up the coast there, trying to go for Kaliningrad. Now this is completely cut off. This bit in Estonia is cut off, which is bad news to the Polish guys, but they have naval dominance here, so they managed to send supplies over, so they don't want to give it up. And let's say a few months pass, it's like general stalemate until these guys, they've been unknown to these, they've been secretly moving resources all around to get to them, the trapped soldiers here, and now they're finally ready for a counter attack. It's liberated. They start pushing down here. These guys assist, opening it back up. And now, ooh, what's the colour is it here? They start rushing them, bro. Like, look at that. Cut. Estonia's finished. They take this bit of Russia. Fighting's been going on down here by the Hungarian troops. Russia don't really care if they defend this bit of Ukraine because it's pretty far away from their border. And this value, they'll probably start protecting when they get to here. And they don't really care about Moldova either. So they're just absolutely sending it, man. All the troops going in. Pushing all the mainly Russian troops back. Let's just say they cut this line. Yeah, they make it to the line where Russia deemed Ukraine worth protecting, or more worth protecting. They finish off Moldova too, and so just logic they make it like cool. And they made it into Belarus, into Minsk. I forgot, Minsk is around here, but they're very marshy. I'll tell you that for sure. But that doesn't matter anyways, it's too late. They surrender. And this is also liberated. At this point, Russia realised the odds are stacked against them, and they signed a deal with Poland saying they can have all the land they took, but keep this bit of Ukraine. Wait, sorry, I'll just do this now. So the deal was Serbia is allowed to stay alive, same Moldova. However, they're allowed to have Estonia. Wait, what's my mouse doing? They're allowed to have Estonia to themselves. This bit will be kept by the Russians. Belarus should be split between them. In no particular way, just so it looks nice. And Ukraine will also be split down a similar line here. And Moldova is left, as I said. And Poland accepts this deal. And all these areas are integrated. Yeah, they got to keep Kaliningrad too. Yeah, let's say they annex this, make it look cooler. There you go. How long's the video been? Only 18 minutes. Well, that's probably a lot, I don't really know. Cool, now Russia's left, and all these guys. Oh, wrong way. Cool. Mate, what is going on? Let me... Bro, are you trolling me? There you go. Oh, now look at the size of Poland. Like the glory days, man, they're back. Look at that. Absolute behemoth of a country, that one. Now, I've got to think of one more thing to do that Poland will probably do. They lose this fight. I'm trying to think of other areas out of Habsburg. Well, they got this. They've really been involved. Spain, but I don't know. Alright, I'm gonna do some less real stuff. Let's just say Austria totally collapsed, and to avoid like the country falling into smithereens, they accept vassalization by Poland. There you go. There's another interesting thing that happened there. And now that Austria, Hungary, and like Bohemia are all together under one thing, Poland say they have claims to like Transylvania area, whatever. Slovenia, Croatia, all that. So they send offer vassalization to Slovenia and Croatia, and they both accept because I make the rules around here. And they claim all this here. I've been out of the loop for a while, I forget what some of this land's called, but they claim this, and Romania hand it over because they're nice. That's horrible, man. I've been out the loop, bro. I forgot it looks like. I can't trust my hand anyways, or by memory. There you go. That's good enough. And then Poland. Now they give it away to Hungary. There you go. Now the little Hungary puppet's a little bit bigger. And Austria and the vassal of Slovenia and Croatia all unite under one, which gives Austria a coastline, which is nice. And there you go, man. That's just a fine little look of what Poland achieved. Actually, no, you're not. They offer Belarus joining because it makes it look a bit bigger, more grand. I would say Ukraine too, but I just defeats the purpose of doing that. And there you go. And that's the size of Poland if they got some magic resource that could just kill everything. And some good RNG. So I'll probably make more of these because they're pretty fun, I'd say. Better than the other, what's it called? Alternate world, what's that called? Alternate world map. So I'll just probably just do a few more of these. But also, Universe Sandbox. Remember that? I think I've done that before. Might have taken them down, I don't know. But I'll do that as well.